Hey guys, Dave here. Decision Games was nice enough to send me this game to get reviewed. This is Vikings Scourge of the North. Any game with the name Scourge in it is cool, so I really wanted to review this. Anyhow, it's a solitaire game, and it's one of Decision Games' mini games. They're one of the few game companies still making micro games. They call them mini games, but mini games and micro games are the same thing. But anyhow, let's read the back of it. Europe in the last centuries of Dark Age was beset by Scandinavian raiders. Their longships sailed the high seas, reaching lands as far as the Volga and North America. While mainly known for their pillaging, the Vikings were also explorers, traders, and colonists. This is a solitaire game. You lead a band of warriors with their ships and weapons. Units represent historical Viking leaders such as Leif Erikson and Harold Hardrada. You can recruit elite Huskaris and fanatic berserkers and build more longships. You are in pursuit of gold, glory, and new lands to settle on a map running from Russia to Vinland, from Scandinavia to the fabled lands of the Byzantine Empire. Saga cards send you on 4 different voyages of discovery and quest fulfillment. Voyage cards bring in special actions such as forming a shield wall in combat and ending the game with a Viking funeral. Says it's for solitaire play and level warbands and longships. Playing time 60 to 90 minutes. That's cool. Complexity very low. Solitaire very high. So this sounds really interesting. The Decision Games mini games, most of those came with 2 sets of rules: main rule and a main rule book and a scenario rule book. And so you would learn the main rule book for one game and another one in the series. You don't have to learn the scenario rule book, so it'd save a lot of time. However, I've been told that Vikings just uses one rule book, so it's different than like Congo, Merc, and Border War, which they had the 2 rule books. But anyhow, let's take a look inside and see what's in there. With these, when you open them up, everyone's tempted to remove this front sheet and the back sheet. Never remove those from the Ziploc bag. Just open it up and pull the contents out. It's much easier. Alright, so let's take a look at the rule book first. First thing I noticed is this rule book has color. There are older rule books like that were in all their other mini games like Border War and stuff. Those were all black and white, so this is a new change. I like this change now that it's got a little bit of color to it. Yeah, this looks much better. And it's 8 pages. Yeah, this looks nice. This looks much better than the other mini game rule books. Much better. Interesting. Here's the counters here. Let me zoom in on them. Alright, so you got Leif Erikson. Finally, after all these years, I have a Leif Erikson counter. Got some that represent longships, some other type of ship, gold. I don't know if these red guys are the enemy or what. I haven't read the rules yet. Settlements, Silk Road. Very interesting. Some of them have a second side to them. Let's take a look at the cards. Eric's Saga, objective 2 settlements. At least one must be in Greenland or Vinland. So okay, so that's the Saga card. Okay, there should be 4 of them. Yep. This one, objective, pillage 3 towns or fortresses. Objective, 3 settlements, including at least 1 on a trading center, 1 warrior kingdom, and 1 fortress. Objective 5 Edda and 5 settlements. Not sure when that is, but I'll know once I read the rule book. And let's see here, Voyage Shield Wall, so I guess you can form something similar to a Roman testudo then. That's cool. The Vikings actually did do that, from what I understand. Viking funeral. Yeah, they would put people on small boats and burn the whole boat. Alliances. Trade expansions. These have much better artwork than the cards on their older mini games. Atlee. Hostile force. Hostile force. More hostile forces. Home game challenge, make an edit check. Sounds a little bit like those checks you would do in Phobos Rising and Series Stolen Base. Invasion. Niflheim, not sure, make an edit check. Succeed, gain 1 voyage card or reveal 1 quest marker. Jones Viking. If you succeed, you get to recruit someone. And this one's an encounter. Interesting. Let's look at the map now. Let's see here. It's a point-to-point map. It's got a lot of tables on them. Keep track of your gold up here. Recruiting chart. Terrain keys. Terrain effects charts. That's good to have right on the map. Real good. Oh, combat results tables on the map. Interesting. Pillaging, roll 1 die and receive that number of gold. Keep your settlement and pillage markers here. And then Jarls. Not sure what that is. Oh, but it's got people's names. And then it's got a random location placement table. And you keep track of this mysterious Edda up here. So what I see is it seems to have elements from Joseph Miranda's other mini games. It looks like it's got little elements from like Phobos Rising and what else would there be? Maybe something from Long Range Reconnaissance Patrol. So that's kind of interesting. So I think I'm going to like this, but anyhow, I will try it and review it, and if you like this video, please click like on this video, and please subscribe to this channel. Have a good evening.